All right. I'm back. What are y'all doing?
Well, I have never felt such power before. The endless appetite of a black pudding, just wanting to devour all.
I popped this chest.
It has a very large silver metal lock on the front, holding the clasp shut.
Okay, that lock might be worth something. Kuroku!
You don't know. You don't know if it is made of silver. It just appears. It looks like a master lock. Silver.
If I'm still in news form, I'll just devour the lid of the chest.
No.
I'm not in news form. Here, I got it. I'll pull out my skeleton key.
Do you got it? We'll see.
Yeah, I got it. See, look at the skeleton key. I'll go ahead and trigger knock.
Okay. You cast knock. It gives you a +1 when you use this. It gives you +1 to thievery, right?
Yeah,
with
but
knock, which then knock gives you another +4. So, give me a thievery check with a +5.
Ooh, I meant to roll that blind.
That is a critical success, which
Wow.
counts as two successes on the lock. Keep going.
Does the knock stay on that for the rest?
Yes, they knock
Okay.
last like a minute or 10 minutes or something.
Yeah, it lasts a little while.
It lasts 1 minute, so yeah, keep going. You do not have to do this blind.
Okay.
I would prefer you not to do this blind because
Alright.
these are some hammer.
What the hell?
Why was that
God.
+39?
Okay, hold on. That skeleton key messed up.
Yeah.
I typed 5 and it put 22 for some reason.
Do not type in skeleton key. Just do your
Okay,
thievery. We
alright.
will add 5.
Alright. But normally it's 11 plus 17.
Just re-roll it.
Reroll
Redo
it. Okay.
Yeah, redo. Just do a standard thievery. That is
+5.
+5. So that is another success. Keep going. That is
Alright.
a critical success, which equals 5 total successes, which is what is needed. You have unlocked it. You may add a good lock to your inventory if you want to keep the lock.
Sure.
You do not have a key for it, but you have the lock. It is
I
a
have a
200
skeleton key for it.
It is a 200 gold lock.
I was right. It's a valuable lock. Yeah, locks get expensive.
This one needs 5 successes at DC 30 to open.
Yeah, that's why they get expensive.
Yeah.
So
By the way, Ko is real good at picking locks apparently.
yeah, that's neat.
He always has been. One just
Anyway,
never
we
asked.
opened the lock. We opened the chest.
Inside the chest, you see a folded over in the shape of a square, folded over several times, piece of dark purple silk.
I will remove it
What?
and unfold it.
Inside of it, you see a ring. That is all. Just one ring.
Is it just a solid purple piece of silk?
Yes, that has been folded multiple times around this ring.
Oh, okay.
It
will
is
detect
very.
magic.
It is still very nice silk.
I'm gonna make a silk handkerchief.
Let me describe the ring first, before you decide if you want to detect magic. But this will probably just make you want to cast it. This band of Wait, Keith, are you there?
I think he went to reset
am.
his computer.
Okay,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I thought he had came back. You might find this interesting. I wanted to make sure you were here for this as well. I didn't want you getting any FOMO. I mean, yeah, I just remember what Taylor said earlier.
Oh
this morning.
God.
Okay. This band of interwoven gold and copper, traced with Aklo symbols, is topped with a gleaming, luminescent opal, gently bleeding wisp of shadow stuff.
This seems like a Kuroku thing.
What? Kuroku doesn't
You-
speak Aklo.
You cast detect magic on it.
Yeah.
You do detect magic.
I'll read aura.
You
I'll
read
do
the
all.
aura. You read the aura of divination.
Alright. I'm gonna assume this is an occultism check.
It doesn't say. It just says divination. So I'm not sure.
I mean, I'll do whatever.
I
but I have
will-
quick
If
identification.
it has.
Hold on. Give me a
spell
moment.
cast,
Give me a
go
moment.
on
Give me a moment. It is arcane. You got a 32. You failed.
No. Well, I can try again tomorrow.
Let me see it. Now
Okay.
I'll attempt to identify it.
Okay. Ikrie, you not one, and
Okay.
I don't feel like telling you that it's something else, so you just
Okay. All right.
So I'm far more interested. These things are not quite like what we expected. I'm more like curious.
Yeah,
as
that's
to
actually what Kuroku was going to be doing before I started having severe issues. Because Kuroku was going to go investigate the constructs.
Yeah.
You know, Mason did say there was supposed to be an artifact here.
So that could very well be it.
All right. So what are y'all doing now? Setari, you are seeing that there are not quite alive, but not quite dead bodies in here. They have begun to rot and are dealing with forms of necrosis. Give me a medicine check.
Okay.
They have been dead for somewhere between a month and a year. It is hard to tell because of the way they've been encased in this clay.
Okay.
If anyone would like to give me an occultism check, you may be able to learn more if you were studying these bodies.
Is trained good enough?
So, please, Sky, who is really
I
good
will.
at occultism but can't actually do anything in the game. You can too, Setari.
Yeah,
Trained
I'm
is
staring
fine.
at the green Pathfinder.
If they ask, I'll roll for it. But, yeah.
I will roll occultism for you if that's okay with you, Keith. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, go for it. Just be aware that I do have a bonus to it from the necklace. It should pop up instantly.
It does. It's a
automatically,
pendant of the occult. Yeah. Okay. Kuroku, you succeeded. Recently, the best that you can figure is this was a recently killed soldier that is somehow locked in stasis within this terracotta soldier, and is somehow being puppeted and controlled as a vessel of war.
though. Does that make the terracotta soldier
worry about it.
easier or more?
It
It makes them more differenter.
differenter. Also, you can tell that these things. Also,
would
based
that
on
make
the
it
way,
easier
let me.
or more
Yeah,
difficult to construct?
as far as more difficult, differenter, things like that, the answer to your question is, especially with your occultism check you just made, and you fighting them and realizing that suddenly your mental powers and things like that didn't work. They were suddenly not afraid. You were able to discern that the big one was basically like a keystone controlling the others, and through some kind of almost hive mind link. And once it was killed, the others just became mindless berserk automatons.
Yeah, it seemed to happen when I smashed it. I was wondering.
Okay. I
You do
I don't
see
understand.
banners of locks, like different locks and military banners everywhere. I actually placed like the banner next to Kuroku, the two banners up here. I placed these on the map myself. Same with the wagon and all of these things outside the spiked palisades. I placed those. So yeah, I did things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Alright, so Ko's gonna turn this place upside down looking for any other special relics or magical items.
I'm gonna
pretty sure I
search
have it.
the tents for like any sort of correspondence.
You do not. But as you were searching, using detect magic, you find no more magic. You search the tents. Every one of the tents appears to be completely unslept and unused. These soldiers would have no reason. They don't lay down. They don't sleep. Everything is pristine and unused. The training dummies have not been used. It is not difficult to pick up on the fact that this was a forward force sent in to build this base, and the actual force that's going to occupy it are supposed to come in the future.
Alright, well, we should tell King Elijah to send a force here to occupy it.
Hey,
Yeah.
look, free military base.
Yeah, pretty much.
It says it's out to destroy it, so.
I may as well use it.
Oh man, I wasn't here for.
I'll
that.
go ahead and
You-
check it for
Locks
traps.
Lox is to the west of Yeren. This is on the very east side of Yeren. You are maybe 30 to 45 minutes travel from the Tranquil Sea. So this would be a good strong point for if they sailed around the continent and offloaded troops to be able to flank Yaren and sandwich Rayhold in the middle of 2 oncoming forces. If you look at Rordrik's potato map, it'll make more sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're just gonna keep calling it that until I make a better one, aren't you?
I don't want you to. I am not making fun of you when I say the potato map. I love it.
Okay. Well then, I guess I'll start patching up if we're getting ready to go.
I'd appreciate it.
I guess I'll prep a spell to tell the king about the successful mission. Maybe we should scout around though and make sure this place is actually clear.
Of course, we're here.
I don't know why I moved you, but there's the potato map, everybody.
Yep. Could upload that as a thing and make it accessible to players at all times, so we can ping whenever.
Yeah, screw that. No, I was actually thinking about making that as a token, and I can occasionally just make a huge token on the map and be like, you're over here.
Anyway, Ko is going to... Oh, how long does fly last?
There you go, Kuroku.
3 years.
Thank you.
Are you able to interact with game? Yes, okay.
That's only for 5 minutes.
Kuroku is hurting and healing and hurting himself.
I'm seeing if the damage would.
Oh,
do
okay,
the
you're
5
testing it.
Often.
Okay.
And then for Ikrie.
No, that's fine if you're trying to play with it and figure it out. Just keep track of what your HP is so you don't hurt yourself too much or something.
So Ko will cast Fly and Invisibility on himself, and he's going to just kind of scout around up above, make sure nothing weird, if anyone's out and about.
Give me one of them perceiving rolls. Telling me I have a new thing in chat, but there's not one. Weird. Okay. You did a perceiving roll. Interesting. You see a man. A single man. Walking in your direction or towards the encampment. He is wearing fur leggings. He is wearing some kind of cloak, and he is shirtless. He does have some chains kind of wrapped around his chest and hanging off of his waist. You see a very large greatsword across his back as well. He is also wearing some animal skins and bones on his head as like a half crown, half hat kind of thing.
Oh my god, it's Sean Goodman? No, Guardsman. Alright, anyway.
Oh my god, it's John Goodman.
More like Sean Bean. Yeah.
Alright, well, I'll come down. Ikrie, there's someone traveling down the road towards us. Great sword, has some chains around him, wearing a lot of furs. Kind of intimidating. Also, I'll tell you where I'm standing because I'm invisible.
Okay.
Just telling you. I mean, you're the Locke spy person. He's probably a Locke soldier. Maybe he's an adventurer.
Okay, he does not have a greatsword.
Maybe
Because
we
I
should-
just found the picture I want to use for this guy. Ko, this is what you see.
Oh, okay, cool. He's definitely not from Locke. He's definitely from the north.
Dope.
He looks really cool.
Well, if I hear someone else is coming, probably group up and cast some more healing.
The only person you've heard coming in the past few days is Ko.
So, like, imagine Karth, but if
Oh,
he was
actually,
human.
no, I take that back. Ikrie, she is louder than Setari.
That would
Yeah,
be
we've
impressive.
established that already.
Alright.
Maybe Miss McCarthy.
So what? We just wait for him
After
to walk
the
by
table
and
leg?
leave,
Yeah.
I guess.
So, level 4, 3 action heal.
I mean, should we just hang out at the top of the gate and see what he wants?
Or just let him walk by and have no idea that we're here.
Yeah, you could
Unless
do
he like
that.
stops and like pounds on the gate or something.
He's still a little ways off, so y'all have some time to decide what you want to do, if anything.
I realize now that these aren't benches; these are piles of lumber.
Like we don't have to interact with them.
Yep.
Well, shall we
You
put?
can still sit on them.
They totally look like benches.
Are
If
we,
you don't zoom in, they really do.
are we opening the door, or are we putting this bar back in place?
I say we put the bar back in place and make it look like the fortress is intact. Cause like there's no evidence of our assault from the outside, so unless
Who
Toe
wants
did
to
something
get up?
while he was over there.
What?
Oh, has no idea what's happening.
All right.
Actually,
What's new?
I used the ring to call King Elijah.
The earring?
Yes.
Say,
the
I'll
ring.
start putting the bar back in place then.
No, good.
You get-
So you didn't wait for Joe to
you get no reply.
little spell.
Well,
You
well,
are aware that it goes through and the magic of it is working, but you don't get a reply.
Well, I tell him the fortress is taken.
Come and get it.
Are you talking to him?
Hmm?
Wait, no, you don't speak out loud, do you?
No,
No,
it's telepathy.
telepathic.
Yeah. Okay.
He has telepathic bond with the king whenever the king decides to equip the item to do it.
Yeah.
Get back to me as soon as you can. Takes earring off and goes and does something else.
You know,
That sounds like this king.
Well, I'll go let the king know what's up. It's gonna take a bit. Oh no, let's wait for this guy to pass by first. See if there's any danger, or if he's cool. Maybe we should hire him.
Perhaps.
I mean, he
We
looks
shall
pretty
see.
cool. Yeah, I should see him.
Well, I think the other should take a healing before we sees him. Oh no, there he is. Okay. He didn't come down the path. Gotcha.
What's he doing?
I don't know. He's headed towards land. Nope. No, he's headed towards go.
Okay, we'll wave to him. He doesn't say anything. He just waves.
Are you still invisible?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Last 10 minutes.
Can I like perception check to like see what he's up to?
You want a free cart?
Do you actually say that?
Yeah.
He is just kind of looking around. He walks past and he stops and he starts glancing at that cart. And then
Previous
Ko,
owners no longer have it.
and then Ko does things. This is him now.
Be angry.
That looks more like him.
It does.
I just can't find an actual token. I can't get the image in correctly the way I want right now, and I'm too lazy. Everyone enter combat.
Oh, okay.
Please tell me he just attacks the cart. That'd be hilarious.
Ikrie, you go first.
I rolled
if
an
you
at
don't,
one.
if you don't wish to do anything, you don't have to. But the reason combat is starting is he draws both of his weapons quickly and looks up in the air and screams. It's like guttural rage. You actually see his muscles bulge and his veins start popping out.
I mean, I don't do anything.
Well, before we get into
guess
combat,
I
would
would
you two
make
take
sure-
the AoE healing I gave you already?
No, I didn't. Where was that at? Was that 20?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't do that. I wasn't here when you did that.
Do barbarians just destroy carts in this world? Is that what happened? No.
Right?
No, he's looking for whoever said that.
Does that hit you, Ko? Because it goes to your square.
No.
Okay. A dagger flies right past you wherever you're floating.
No, I'm just kind of like sitting against the wall. Just kind of hanging over it.
Where are you? I don't even see you on the map.
Right here. It's because of the black pudding.
Oh, yeah, you blend in.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. But it is
Hey,
your turn.
whoa. Is everything okay? I'll dispel the invisibility. You okay, man? Go's not getting aggressive.
Kuroku?
Well, he attacked us, so
No, he attacked me.
you are part of us.
Not always.
For now. For now.
Well, he is slowed one and laughing, despite he probably doesn't want to laugh right now.
He does not laugh.
He's rage laughing.
He does not laugh at all. He doesn't even crack a smile. But he is still gritting his teeth and like in this trembling rage. And you can see him using this like sheer force of anger and hatred to basically shut down your spell. But the time requiring him to shut down and not laugh is still causing him to be slowed one and not use reaction. So it has the same effect, but he's not laughing.
Use my other action to lean on the fence and prop my head on my prop my head on my hand and say, you need to calm down there.
So there's no need for that. Calm down. We don't need to fight.
Okay, I say nothing, remain kind of like crouched down and hidden, and I just want to make a society check to know about like if I know anything about this man's people or if there's, like,
What this dude be?
yeah.
What's this?
Are there
dude's problem?
barbarians to the north of here or whatever or something? You know, that.
Okay. You can do some things. Possibly even some stuff. Barbarians probably, but you don't know for sure. You wouldn't know anything really about the tribes or stuff like that. And look, I made a token.
Yep, I see that.
Ooh.
I like how he's too big to fit in the token.
Yeah.
That's fitting.
I just that's hilarious to me.
This dude is about probably 6'8", 6'9".
Okay.
Be right back. 1 quick second.
I guess can I see him like through the cracks or whatever?
You can see him just fine.
Okay. I want a perception check on him to see if like there's anything unique or identifying about him. I doubt it, but I'm still gonna
Okay,
look.
you're making a seek action on him.
Yeah, pretty much.
Even though his picture shows what he has, he's holding bastard sword in one hand and dagger in the other. And we're just gonna go with that 'cause I don't feel like altering the weapon right now. Noticing marks about him, you do see some scarring across him that looks like battle wounds, some that look very deep, like flesh was removed. He is not wearing any kind of insignias or emblems or anything like that.
Or like
But you
tribal
did-
tattoos or
But let me finish. You did
Okay.
roll pretty well on that. So you can actually see some of the bones along his belt are humanoid. Like there is a skull hanging from his left hip that looks like a human skull.
okay.
Please end your turn.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no.
That was 2 actions, but
That was 2 actions.
I do I want to do anything else? No, I assume I would have like sheathed my sword at some point, so I would draw it. There's no reason I would carry a great sword around a camp that I'm tossing.
He draws another dagger and throws it at Ko.
Okay.
No, he throws it at Kuroku. Because Kuroku did stuff to him.
Yeah, he did.
That hits.
Hold on a second. Make sure he doesn't have any.
Unless I have, well, it doesn't matter even if I had cover.
You were negating your own cover by leaning over the thing with your
Well,
face.
that's
like
fair.
you said.
That's fair.
What is your AC? Because things are weird. Your AC is 27. He's getting a
27.
2, 4, minus 6 to that. It is a 10-foot. I mean, he's throwing a dagger, so he is getting a minus 6 to that with a plus 1 from something else. But minus 5 to that. So still just a hit, not a crit.
I mean, it wouldn't have crit anyway, but yeah.
A dagger stabs you in the shoulder.
Ow.
And,
Well,
and he
done.
screams
Nice.
and he screams this like roar that reverberates in your heads. Everybody will save.
Ooh.
It is save versus fear. If any of you have bonuses for that.
Okay. Now, hammer.
Okay.
We know if I pass or fail.
Yeah, it's just,
You
need
you
to be
failed.
blind.
All right, I crit failed.
It does, no, it doesn't have to be blind. Go for it.
What the heck?
Setari fails. Kuroku succeeds. Ikrie fails. It was yes. Okay, that's just a success there, Kuroku. If you critically succeed, nothing happens. If you succeed, you become frightened 1. So all of you who succeeded, go ahead and do that.
Just
What happens if
Kuroku.
we crit fail?
Hold on. Hold on. If you fail, you become frightened 2. And take that mental damage. If you crit fail, you become frightened 2. Take that mental damage and are fleeing for 1 minute.
Oh.
A minute?
And you said I failed?
Yes. So you become frightened 2, which becomes 1, and you take 4 damage.
Okay.
All right, how much time of my fly did I have left? That's for 5 minutes, and we were waiting for him to come by. So
Your entire minute is going to be flying away.
okay.
Ko, we're going to go to Kuroku. Halt,
Hammer.
Ko. Kuroku, it's your turn.
Hold on. Can I cast this? Hold on.
You can cast nothing. You are fleeing. You use all 3 actions to go the complete opposite direction of
even
that.
if it's a reaction to failing a crit, or crit failing a saving throw.
If you have some, yeah, you could do a reaction because you have that prerequisite.
So there's that.
Oh my god!
yeah, that's.
That's beautiful.
Hammer.
What does it have an attack roll though for me? It should be just a save, isn't it? Yeah, he just makes an.
They must attempt. They will save. This
DC's
is
30.
amazing.
Oh,
Yay! Success.
So-
The creature is distracted by its amusement and takes a -1 status penalty on perception checks and will saves for 1 round. Oh my
Nice.
god.
That helps
Okay.
what I'm about to do.
Ko turns around and begin you see Ko just he twitches at the guy real quick and then turns and runs, and the guy just stops paying attention to the rest of you just a little bit and looks at Ko. And Kuroku, your hideous laughter did not even make him crack a smile. He's now grinning at watching Ko run away.
So
Imagine a second level spell didn't make him laugh.
so this
didn't
spell
bring joy when a first level one did.
so this spell is whenever you critically fail a save, you do so with dramatic flair.
Pretty much.
and make them feel smug about it.
I like that.
Dude,
Um,
that goes really nicely with your dragon thing.
Well,
Good synergy.
I am going to hit him with that.
He's gonna scream that at some point during his last round.
Yep, I don't understand that.
Do you, Kuroku?
I'm actually not gonna cast Phantasmal Killer if he does say that.
He said that during his last round. I forgot to type it
Yeah.
in.
So then at the top of my round, I still am sitting there with my hand on my chin and go, And I'm
with a
going to yell
dagger
back.
sticking at him.
I'm going to yell back. I'll just type it. It's quick to type.
Is it Jotun? I bet it's Jotun.
I'll spend an. That's more than a free action, so I'll spend an action to do that.
Okay.
And then I will spend my other 2 actions to cast.
He can reply because he did his thing on his turn. He can
That's fine.
reply really quick. So let me type in something real fast and it's real short. He is like foaming at the mouth as he replies this. But you are getting the feeling that this is just how, I mean, he's a berserker. This is just how they act in combat. You can free action reply to that because you one action said your sentence earlier. So, yeah, okay.
Kuroku will stand up. And
You may say like 1 or 2 words now. I will allow that free action to say to the rest of the party if you need.
That's fine. I'll spend an action to say, I'm going to open the door. Don't attack him. And I'm going to start walking down.
Okay.
I'm going to end combat unless any of you are going to break this and try to attack.
I'm not.
Because he will not.
Like, the dude's yelling, but Kuroku is incredibly calm speaking. I was about to Phantasmal Killer him, too. That would have been the end of that diplomacy.
I was about to cast Lightning Storm, so yeah.
There, I deleted the walls.
Yeah, I'll go downstairs and have Setari open the thing for me because I hurt myself doing it earlier.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and open it up.
Dude, you need a good rest because you like pulled a muscle.
I would help her. I would just grab the other one.
This was just a misunderstanding, Ikrie. He thinks we're still the Lux. Is that we're here?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's correct.
I figured that's what it was.
Once I open the door, I'm going to step back and then like gesture to the dead corpses laying around inside.
He walks right past you.
That's fine.
He crushes one with his foot. He continues walking. He scoops the guts out of one's chest and holds it in his hand, looking at it, then tosses it to the ground. And then comes back to address all of you.
Something gives. I'm not saying this aloud, but I have a very strong feeling this man has a unicorn horn in his pocket.
Right.
He says this to you, Kuroku.
Oh, what? Just him? Okay.
I point when I. The 3 of you hear. I mean, both of you hear the words Kuroku, Setari, Ikrie, and then the rest of it, and Ko at the end.
And then Ko at the very end.
Because you would hear your own names as I point to you.
Yeah.
Oh, Warren. Whoops. It's the
See,
accent.
this isn't Yaren. This isn't Yaren. It's Warren.
Yes.
This isn't Yaren.
Yes.
It's Warren.
No, it's Yaren. Wherein lies this camp?
Actually, aren't we like in the spine? We're not even in Yaren.
Yaren, the world, are we?
Wow. Well, given the way I spelled that, I guess.
While y'all are talking to this guy, I'm gonna go back up on the wall and just watch.
Since the majority of us that are paying attention are speaking, I'm just going to talk from this point on.
This guy is human, by the way. You do not see any Orcish traits, even though he is speaking in Orcish. You're welcome to attempt other languages or ask if he knows anything else.
I'm not. There's maybe some reason that he started with Orcish and not Common, so I'll just stick to that for now. But I'll give him a brief rundown of us coming here to kill these Locks soldiers for our own personal reasons. And then explain to him how we got in and killed everything, and this is what we came here to do from Yeren. We came from the
No.
capital.
The weakened civilized masses generally don't fight with such ruthless brutality. I commend you, warrior. Very effective.
Yes, we are a bit
Kuroku
savage
dust
in our
off
own
his
way.
shoulder.
What'd you say, Kuroku?
Said Kuroku dust off his shoulder and smiles.
There's still a dagger sticking out of you.
Yeah, he dusted off.
Yeah.
I removed that. I toss it back to him. This is yours.
He catches it and places it on his belt.
Oh, and I guess I'll cast Soothe on myself while I'm...
Be ye not foe, then I shall be on my way and continue.
where were you headed, if you don't mind me asking?
Just because ye be not foe, do not make ye ally. I do not trust you with that information.
Oh,
That's
very well.
understandable. And for the best. I don't blame you. Good luck on your travels, though.
You were willing to parley with me. You were willing to speak, so I will give you this warning and this advice. The spine is not what it once was. Creatures turn. A darkness flows from underneath the mountains themselves, driving out all manner of foul beast. Be careful. The longer you linger here, the more the mountain shadow will be cast upon you.
Thank you for the warning, brave
That
warrior.
is ominous, but thank you for the information.
Something awakens deep within the mountain that drives out all manner of horror. Things that cannot be afraid are now terrified.
Well,
Is it an elf with a gun?
I'm just picturing Land standing on
I
the
don't know
top
about
of a
that.
mountain.
That was a
like-
joke. I don't know about
Yeah.
that.
No, I'm just picturing Land standing on top of a mountain holding a rifle like a hero shot.
I am back.
No, you're back. They are talking.
Given
they are
that
talking in
weapon-
Orcish.
Oh, cool.
I thought we had dealt with some of what was driving them out. Apparently, we might be wrong.
And
Dealt with what is driving out the monsters? I highly doubt that, for you still stand. What manner of creature do you think you could have dealt with? He is, if any of you are looking at him, he is not making any aggressive body language whatsoever. He is not trying to be aggressive. He is literally a lone barbarian berserker, so this is his personality, is to come across aggressive, whether he is or not.
I point at Setari and Co. and say, "Didn't you two kill some kind of god there or something?"
My God,
No,
Well-
it was a
something from another world.
yeah. It was. A
Or are you
big,
talking about the Dreadfrost? That wasn't really us fighting the god. We fought a lot
The
of dragons to
Quaylon.
help it.
No, the
They
thing
Dead
you
don't
Frost
remember,
is
Kuroku.
nowhere.
Go.
The Dead Frost is nowhere near here. So.
No. I'm talking about before we started playing these characters, Taylor.
Oh,
Yeah, no, the Dead Frost is nowhere near here and would have nothing to do with the spine.
then I'm
The Dead Frost is north of the spine, isn't it?
Way north of the spine. It would take you years to travel there on foot. The potato map doesn't properly reflect that. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, okay. I was not.
The Dead Frost was literally locked off from the rest of the world.
Oh, well then,
And it still hasn't, and the mountain passes still have not thawed out since all that was handled. So it is 50 years later. There are ways in and out now, and there haven't been in a long time, but it is still immensely dangerous to do.
but either way, I'm mistaken then. I don't know. We fought something in the spine not too long ago. I don't remember it was.
What creature did you fell?
They call it a Quelant.
Yes, it was. It had 3 legs and 3 arms, and
Cast a lot of magic. Fear
Yes.
magic.
Ikrie, you cannot be in this conversation. They're speaking.
oh, that's right. They are speaking more. Dang it! I forgot.
Well, that was similar to what I was going to say anyway.
Okay, so Ko, you basically say the same thing. 3 arms, 3
Yeah.
legs.
And cast
You
a lot
see,
of fear
you
magic.
you see his eyebrows raise. He goes, "You felt one of those?
Nearly lost my mind doing it.
Yes.
Yes.
It was a mighty
Good
fall.
on you. Good on you. Not an easy fight, but not what drives the Hoyers out." He reaches into Ko. You immediately recognize this as a bag of holding, and he pulls out a Quailont head, tosses it on the ground, and
Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
well, that's the other one.
Well, from what I know about... Oh, wait, no. Do I know much about that thing? I don't think I do.
you
after-
have never seen this thing before.
Yeah, I've never seen it. I'm going to go ahead and cultism, I guess.
Oh, this
Okay.
is not gonna go well.
Okay. Give me a fort save. Sorry, give me a will save. Give me a fort save. Ko hits the ground convulsing, foaming at the mouth, blood dripping from his nose and his ears.
Oh, not again.
What happened?
I try casting this on him.
I jump now.
I mean, it's just healing. It just happens over time. I don't know what's going on, but
Me
He-
neither.
He knows about what it is, and it's hurting him.
it's just 1d8 per round for 10 rounds. That's really all it.
He's not actually taking physical damage. I understand why you cast it, but there's nothing that you need to roll on it.
Okay. I mean, he's bleeding, so I don't know.
No, there's just blood coming out of his nose and ears.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no
That's-
physical damage there.
Ko is convulsing pretty hardcore. Rakar is just kind of staring at him.
He was thrown. Can I kick the whatever he was thrown away from him?
Sure.
I
It's just laying on the ground.
I pulled my
Like it's
staff out
actually
and-
just sitting right here. He just tossed it on the ground in front of him, and he was like, "Oh, one of these." He was just trying to confirm, "Is this what y'all fought?"
hmm
And Ko having this reaction? Yes. Yes, this is what we fought.
Yep. I'm trying to hold him a little, but it's probably not working very well.
I admit this creature took me at least an hour to fell, but I didn't have this reaction. Is he okay?
I think he will be.
I mean, he's already had lots of the barriers of that memory shattered, I'm sure.
I mean, I could bonk him until he's unconscious.
He's still convulsing to the point where if you try to hold him, it hurts you because he's convulsing that hard.
Okay, then yeah.
well, I didn't
stop,
take
but-
days.
Give me a
so-
medicine check for Setari. Oh, beautiful, very good roll. You are aware that if he is not pinned down, restrained, or knocked out, he will begin breaking his own bones. He is convulsing so hard and potentially snap his own neck and die. You are 100% aware that if you just leave him on the ground, Hydra will be playing a new character after about the next 30 seconds of co-convulsing.
That's cool.
Okay. One moment. I gotta get enough room for this. Whatever. I'm going to wild shape into something really big that's going to be really good at pinning him.
Oh, God.
At least that's my idea. It's basically sit on him as
Octopus.
something really big to help.
Just sitting on him won't help. He will still convulse and pull under you and be able to snap his own bones. He needs to be like restrained or knocked out.
Giant tiger on him's not going to be enough to stop that. Okay.
Oh, I grab.
He could still
I grab
potentially
Hydra
hurt
and
him.
drag
I
him,
don't
like,
know he needs to be restrained, so
off into these tents.
We need to stop
do
him.
what?
This is,
I'm dragging Ko over here. Does anyone stop me?
we need to stop him. He's
I
going to hurt
drag Ko
himself.
over here.
Go on, Kuroku. I'm moving Ko with you.
Yeah,
So.
I was gonna...
Okay, he drags Ko away, convulsing very hard.
Guess we can start pulling out some road. What? Wait.
Don't follow me.
Everybody followed.
Well, of course he's dragging the.
Yeah, we're worried about our
If
friend.
I am shooing you all away. I'm going to use
What is the
magic to knock
range?
him out. Go away.
Oh.
30-foot emanation.
30-foot burst. That's why I'm trying to shoo everybody away.
Okay.
Or emanation.
Uh,
Even worse than a burst.
Code, you crit fail.
That's how far it is, by the way.
Please continue to go away.
Yes, go more away. Code, you crit fail
Yes.
because he's basically holding this channeling it, holding you and channeling it into you.
Well,
do damage.
I'm also unconscious, so. Oh, that's nothing, man. You gotta pump those numbers
Two
up.
more D10.
It should be how much more D10? Okay, so 8 more damage.
I
Come on,
rolled.
man.
Middling.
That is enough damage. Code, give me a fort save. You failed. It does knock you out. The sheer force of it.
Okay.
He tells you to move away from Ko, and then Ko goes flying towards you, Setari, and lands about here on the ground.
What?
It does say he gets knocked back.
I'm pretty sure all those tents are level 2.
Yeah. Yeah. You screwed up a lot of the tents. That is an awesome spell, by the way.
So the plan was to teleport over here, and if they stopped shooting me, I was hoping they would gang up on me while I was invisible, and I was
And
going
then
to
just
hit
go
every
boom.
single one of them. Yep.
Okay,
But
Ko
they
is
couldn't
knocked
break
out.
the resilient sphere. There. I fixed it.
All right.
Oh, snores and Aklo, apparently.
Yeah.
After seeing that thing, yes.
I'll
The
just...
little one. His brain, his soul, broken. Give him to me. I will fix.
All right.
I'm not sure I like what your idea of fixing might be.
No offense, but you would not trust us to tell us where you were simply heading to. We will not trust you with the life or mind of our friend.
Then you carry him and follow me for him to get fixed. This will be our exchange to become trusted. You will be at my back and see where I head, giving you ample opportunity to strike me. And then after trusting you, will bring your friend back and show that your trust in me was well placed. And then we will go from not a foe to an actual ally.
That works for me. I'll pick up Ko and then realize, why did I pick up Ko and hand him to Setari?
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, I'll definitely.
And Ko's tasks of things to do here are going to be left undone.
Yep. Oh well.
Like,
You know what?
burn
I
all
missed
the
a perfect
flags.
opportunity to hit Convulsing Ko with the Rod of Wonder. I should have hit him with that.
Oh God.
Guys, this might help.
This might help.
What would have
Okay.
happened?
Yeah, I want to know what happens. But if you roll it, you're actually casting it.
It's. Oh well, then no. Then you don't get to know what would have happened.
He carries you.
You shot your
Or he
own
doesn't
self on
care.
that one.
Y'all follow him, and he begins heading up that mountain path to the north into the mountains. But as you all leave, he does disclaim, well, since no one will need it, I will take it with me.
That's what Ko was trying to tell him. He could just take it.
Of the cart.
Yes.
Okay, I wait until they're out, and then I close the gate and bar it, and then I jump over the wall.
You might place your friend in the cart if you don't wish to carry him.
You throw him in the cart.
Why did you do that?
Do what?
Prevent people from wandering in, stuff like that.
He lifts up the front
but
yoke of the
maybe-
cart, like up to his chest, the bars, and then just begins walking forward, heading up the mountain trail.
What'd you say, Kuroku?
I very carefully sneak into the back of the cart, and hopefully he doesn't notice the additional weight.
He stops and he goes, "There's room for more." Like he turns around and looks at you and says, "There's room for more."
I
Oh.
sit down in the cart.
All right, thank you.
I'll walk.
Co. I don't care.
At this point, now that Setari got in it too, you are seeing his like legs and arms bulging. And Ikrie, as you walk up, he kind of grits his teeth, and to the point you see a little bit of blood come down his lip, and then he smiles, and then he just starts trudging forward, walking even faster than he was before.
Okay.
He pulled out his rage.
He knows his own limits.
Well, that's the
motion
kind of culture
I
of this
motion
kind
my
of person.
hand.
Yeah.
You motion your
my
hand for what?
to Setari. Why don't you help him? Can't you become like a draft horse or something?
Do you really think he'd accept my help? It's a matter of pride, I'm sure.
It doesn't hurt to offer.
Very well. I'll scroll up to find his name. I didn't actually write it down yet. I'll fix that.
Are you saying this in common?
Yeah, to each other, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Setari, don't trust it. I'm sure he's just trying to rob Ko without you finding out.
Narrow
And then I just like look over with a grin at Kuroku.
I've already assaulted him. I don't think I'll rob him too.
I know. I was just messing with you.
Oh.
You look over at Kuroku. Kuroku's just waving the rod of wonder in the air with a big grin.
Setari, do you help him?
I'll walk up and I'll offer, sure.
How are you wanting to help? Like just grab it and help carry, or turn into an animal?
Oh. I'll just walk up and Orcus. Do you need any help, sir?
You see him look at you, and then he like nods his head at the other piece of the yoke sticking in front of him.
Okay.
No, on the other side.
I can't even
We
get
lost Kuroku.
huge in here. This is...
You just grab it and start helping him pull it in your normal form.
Yep.
And then as you kind of grab it and lift it up to your chest too, and lean forward to put your weight into it and start walking, he nods at you and does like a little grunt, and then starts pushing forward. And you quickly realize that, like, yeah, you're helping, but 95% of all of the weight and forward momentum is just done by him.
Okay. He's stronger than me. I'm not surprised. Even though I'm pretty strong. But...
So, after about an hour travel into the spine, do anybody want to talk to this dude while you're traveling?
Oh, I'd love to.
I can't. So.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna say that about 30... I will say about 30 minutes of traveling happened. Of y'all continuing to talk back and forth the way you were. Like, you know, Kuroku was waving the Rod of Wonder. You were joking with Setari. I was gonna rob him, things like that. And y'all are still talking kind of in jest amongst each other, because that's literally how y'all communicate.
Sure.
After about a half hour of that, in common, he says, "You reminded me of my siblings."
Oh.
Is that a
Just laughing
good
in
thing
his
or a
sleep.
bad thing?
I miss them terribly.
I hope I can see my brothers someday, too.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Now you know he speaks common.
Yep.
Okay, after about an hour, you come across a ruined altar and temple, very reminiscent of one you've all seen before. Like, very reminiscent. Like, it looks almost identical to the one that you fought the Rushalik at. Not the Rushalik, but the
The
Quaylon.
Quaylon.
But it's obviously a different place. Just
Yes, it is a different place, but it looks identical.
Okay.
Not only in its construction, but the way it is set up. There is no bridge, there is no ravine and river. But the way it is constructed, the way it is set up, everything is pretty much identical. Whoever built the other one, obviously built this one. He picks, or he tries to pick Ko up off of the cart. Does anyone stop him?
I'll be right by his side, but I won't stop him.
Okay. He walks to the main altar and sets Ko down upon the main altar.
I follow.
But he lays Ko down on the altar. And then he stands over Ko. He pulls one of his knives out and slashes himself across the chest. Blood begins pouring out of his chest and down his body and dripping onto Ko's body. He then begins screaming and shouting in essentially tongues. The 4 pillars around the altar, the top of them begin glowing, and this bluish-green energy flow from them and into Ko.
Alright.
Ko, you wake up.
No, hold on.
Or you regain consciousness, so...
No, I'm joking. No, I get that. I'll probably snap awake.
You are full healed. You regain consciousness. Your memory is intact to the point that you have vague memories of. You remember everything the party has told you, but you can now piece some of your own memories together. But you do not have the memory of seeing into the Quailot's mind. You just now remember fighting it and defeating it and everything that happened since then, other than the mind read.
Yeah, I imagine he has a headache, though.
Oh, yeah. As you wake up, all of you see Ko kind of sit up and look around, and then Tall Rakar collapses on top of Ko.
Oh,
Still covered in this guy's blood.